Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Sunstar, and we are gathering for another weekly tarot reading. Wah, 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 wah. Before we get into today's reading, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. We're on the road to 500. It's pretty amazing. So y'all, I'm exhausted. I'm on call this weekend, so we're lucky this video is getting up. Amen, right? I'm not done up. I'm in my natural beauty. And you know what? That's exactly what this week is calling for. Just showing up exactly as we are. Whatever it is, the best we can be on that moment of that day, let's show up in that way. So before we dive in, let's set our sacred space by lighting our candle. And as I strike this match, I call on the spirit of fire, the element of fire, our ancestors, our loved ones, our angels, our guides, every benevolent being that supports us in this cosmic journey. We invite you here into this space, into our reading, as we circle our candle around once, twice, 3 times to clear the space and open the channel for wisdom and communication to come through in this week's weekly tarot reading. Like I said, I've been on call all weekend. The plight of working. Anyone else feel me on that? We're gonna get straight to the point, basically. So let's go ahead and take some breaths. And then I'm gonna go ahead and clear our auric field with a little sprig of lavender that I will light on fire to clear our space. So wherever you are, get cozy. And if you can close your eyes, close your eyes. Feel your feet flat on the ground, your body present in this moment. And let's take 3 breaths together. Ready? Breathe in. And out. In. And out. And this is our 3rd breath in our exhale. Make some noise. Breathe in. And out. Letting the stress of the week ahead, the past week, the day, the weekend, whatever it is, let it go. Clear that energy field. I feel better already. You know, no amount of preparing you of what you do on your job ever prepares you for your job. Am I right? So I'm so glad part of my job over here is to just read some tarot with you. It makes me happy. I'm trying to get the Smashbox open, but that one's stuck, so let's open our other one. Okay, y'all. So over here on the channel, as you know, we use fire to clear our space. And I try not to use sage and Palo Santo. I have some bundles that I've owned for years, and so those are in my private stash. But for today, we're gonna use lavender that grew just around the corner from me, and I got permission to pick. And we're gonna just clear our auric field as we light this on fire. And as we do that, I want you to imagine breathing in the smell of lavender and letting that waft all over you and your body and your auric field, encasing you, circling you, surrounding you in the peace, calm, tranquility of lavender. This beautiful plant ally that has been here to help us for millennia. So let's use it now. Thank you, little baby. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna light this match and I'm going to light our lavender on fire. And as I do, imagine the smoke clearing the air. And circle around once, twice, and 3 times. The lavender is coming through so beautifully. And I just want to take this all around you in your auric field, cleanse you, releasing you from whatever is holding you back or stressing you out this week. We call on the sweetness of lavender, the softness of lavender, to encase us in that sweet, soft smell and feel as we walk through this week ahead. Awesome. All right, that little lavender grounding was so needed. I feel a little bit more relaxed. The world's intense, y'all. It is fire season up here in the Pacific Northwest, and it's felt very apocalyptic over the past couple days because the smoke from all around the Portland area, like Portland itself is kind of insulated and safe, but all around the state, California is burning, and the smoke has just been coming through, and it's been awful. So it's been feeling weird this past weekend, past week or so. So I don't know about y'all. What else is going on? I mean, Mercury retrograde hit. Full moon in Pisces, it has just not been a gentle week for us astrologically, and it's going to continue to be, I'm pretty sure, an intense week, the transition from summer into fall really seems to be tense and hard. I really noticed that transitionary period between summer and fall is this jagged edge, this intense flame fire energy that's we will never give up, and then fall's it's time to calm down. It's time to wind down. But in fact, we're heading towards the dying season. So it's just weird. Anyone else think about that? The transition of seasonal points? It's hard for our bodies. It's hard for our minds. It's hard for us spiritually, mentally, physically, all of it. Maybe it's just me. Let me know if it's you as well. Okay, y'all. So this week it's pretty simple. Our pick a pile magic. It's pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Which one are you feeling guided towards? 1, 2, or 3? Let me know in the comments. I want to know what magic you're calling into your life. This week we are using the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck from Rachel True, the Sacred Creators Oracle deck from Chris Ann, and the I Am Everything Affirmation deck from Teresa Clark. So, without further ado, let's get into our weekly tarot reading. Okay, in honor of the Pisces full moon that just happened, I've got my full moon shirt on with my wolves. Yes, thank you, Lex. My friend gave me this. So, okay, pile one. Here we go with your True Heart Intuitive Tarot card. We have the moon, subconscious, heavy action. Our Sacred Oracles creator deck card is you, the muse. Ooh, and our Teresa Clark I Am Everything affirmation card is I am safe. Oh, this is so perfect. Okay, so moon card, subconscious work. Balancing of our wildness and our tameness. That's the wolf and the dog energy represented on the cards, right? Where do you let your wild side out? What does your wild side look like? Y'all, if you are work, and not like Rihanna's song because she's a billionaire. If you are work, when do you have the time to let loose and be free? If we don't create that time to be the untamed being, to be able to be releasing and letting go and not holding back, whatever it may be, if we don't make time for that, our subconscious is going to drag us down over and over again. This card often indicates a period of uncertainty, often within our own selves and the way we approach and think about things. Why is it so hard for you this week, this past week, this couple weeks, pile one? What's been going on below the surface that maybe you're just not acknowledging? Maybe you need to acknowledge what's happening for you. It's time to do some shadow work, perhaps, with this moon card. We don't need to be scared of the moon, but what we need to realize is that we don't dive deep into the subconscious to understand what's bubbling up from the bottoms and the lurking darkness below there to the surface of the conscious realm, we're in for a little bit of a hurt. You are the muse and you can get through this. You are the creative spark that you need. You are the joy that you need. You are your reason for living. You are your reason for living and understanding what's going on at the subconscious level. You are inspiring yourself. You are inspiring others. If you choose to embark on this shadow work and really understand what's going on underneath for you, I guess I'm talking to myself as well, you will be inspired and able to work through it because you are your own muse. You're not going to get stuck and you are safe to do this work. It's really important that you know that this week, pile one, you're safe. I trust my intuition to lead me down the right path. Looking back on my trials, I see that I am still here and thriving. Yes, you are a muse because you survived till here. I always end up better, stronger, and wiser. I have proven to myself that I will always make it time and time again. I am safe. You are safe to be your own muse, to inspire yourself, to see the way around the obstacles in front of you. And don't be afraid of what is bubbling up from under the surface. It's going to teach you about how you need to be seen, how you need to ask for things, what you need to ask for in your life, so you can create the space to live free and to live that tame, everyday work life, human life, whatever it is. All right, pile one. What do you think, pile one? Moon card, you are the muse and you are safe. That is some deep intuitive magic, some deep intuitive work that's going on for you this upcoming week after our full moon and after and existing in Mercury retrograde, pile one. Let me know what you thought about that in the comment. Okay, pile two. That was pile one's turn. Now it's yours. Let's see what magic is in store for you this upcoming week. Our true heart intuitive card is the Two of Discs. Two of Discs. Obviously, some balancing is going on here. Some indecision. Pile two. Your Sacred Creators Oracle card is Bravely Market Your Magic. Okay, Chris Ann, we see you. Bravely marketing your magic. And our I Am Everything affirmation deck card is I Am Free. Okay, pile two. Two of Discs, magic for you. Okay, pile two. So what I'm seeing is, in this journey of balance, right? Because the Two of Discs is really, Two of Pentacles is really a game of balance and prioritizing balance in your world. All right, just like with the Moon card, we need to have balance in our own personal world. Our inability to make decisions leads to instability, leads to imbalance, or over choosing one thing, over indulging in one thing and not seeking balance in our world basically creates strife and chaos and things to be focused on and taking away from the work that we'd rather be doing. Okay, so we need to be able to really juggle multiple things this week. Plain and simple. While you're trying to figure out how to balance, we can't take tomorrow off. We can't take this whole week off unless you're on vacation. Good for you. I'm not jelly over here. Where's the balance? Where is your ability to go with the flow? Where is your ability to hold multiple things at once while still holding the vision to move forward on that true heart's desire? It is not easy. It is, in fact, rather hard. What are you working on? What are you working on balancing? That's the question to ask yourself. How are you finding that balance? What are you doing to achieve that balance so that you can have a better understanding of your world, so that you can go with the flow, so that you can hold multiple things at once and that you can find that balance in your world? It's really important. Balance, balance, balance. We say it all the time. There's no such thing as work-life balance in the United States of America. I said it. Fight me in the comments if you want, but it is true. We need to figure that out. And guess what? Part of the message this week is say bravely market your magic. Part of how you're going to find that balance and the ability to do multiple things at once is to actually step out on a branch. Now, as someone who has to market themselves, I don't have money to pay someone to market for me. I do my own content, right? I do my own videos. I do my own reels, shorts, photos, whatever it is. It can be really hard to market yourself bravely, to really show who you are and not give a beep about what anybody else says. But the reality is, in order to achieve a balance, you do have to go out on a little bit of a limb and show who you are to the world this week, pile two. Really put on display what you're offering to the world. If it's in a romantic relationship, what are you bringing to the table? If it's a new business endeavor, well, what are you bringing to the table that others will want? Don't be afraid to share that, and you are free. You release yourself from the thoughts and feelings that have held you back. Any guilt, shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that you harbor, you release now. Today, you are free, especially free to market yourself and show the world who you are. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Go for it this week, pile two. In the effort to find the balance is the space to go for it, because actually, you might surprise yourself that when you just trust and leap and go, you have to find a balance. And so therefore things will fall into place as you need them to. Good luck finding that balance. I'm glad I'm not that tightrope walker this week. I'm feeling more than moon energy so far. Woo! Pile two, let us know what you thought in the comments below. Okay, pile one, pile two. Now it's pile three's turn. Pile three. Here we go with your weekly tarot card. Uh-oh. Five of Discs. Okay. Okay. We can deal. We can deal with this 5 of Disc magic, this material loss, this lack of mindset or lacking mindset. Our Sacred Creators Oracle card is Welcome the Divine Masculine. Oh, I'm seeing some things come together. Okay. And then our I am everything. I am compassionate to balance out that Sacred Masculine. All right, pile 3. This upcoming week, you're going to feel as if you're in a lack of mindset, a lacking mindset, not a lack of mindset, a lacking mindset. All right. We're feeling some struggle with material gains and losses. That is just a reality. But guess what? We need to be grateful for what we have. We need to be grateful for what we have, knowing that what we think we've lost may not actually be lost to us. You may just have the overwhelming feeling that the world is collapsing around you, and you're not wrong. It is sort of, in a way, totally. But we will all be here to get through it together. Okay, so while we are experiencing some of that, we need to understand how we can get a different perspective, a different outlook, a different mindset on this world. And your situation in particularly. And what I am seeing right here with our Divine Masculine card, Welcome the Divine Masculine, I'm seeing that we're really going to need to understand that when I see Divine Masculine, I think of a few different things. It's the put up and shut up, right? We don't really need to talk and process a little bit about it. We just need to do it, okay? And so the Divine Masculine energy is saying, move on. Don't get stuck here. Why are you letting the world drag you down? It's time to ask for some help, okay? You might need to actually say, yeah, I need some guidance outside of what I know. It's been a little tricky for me recently, so I'm going to go ahead and ask for help, which is counterintuitive to Divine Masculine, but it shouldn't be because you're compassionate. And so to understand how to ask for help is actually compassionate for yourself so that you don't have to stay in this lacking mindset. So you don't have to ask or act like you don't need assistance. You may. Maybe you don't need people to give you money, but you need people to listen to your story if things are going on for you. If you're having fear around losing things, if you're having fear of growth mindset, if you're having fear because you know you have a lacking mindset, there's got to be something that happens. And here it is. You need to step up to the plate in the Divine Masculine ways and understand that some of this is just in your mind and you're going to need to simply survive through it to get to the other side. But the way to survive and get to the other side is by being compassionate to yourself and others. I understand how important it is to have compassion, and not just for others, but for myself as well. I forgive myself for the times I may have let myself down. I forgive others for the same. I realize that, like me, everyone is doing the best they know with the tools they have. I am compassionate. Pile 3, you're doing the best you can with the tools you have. You have some support internally. Our more go get 'em warrior energy is inside of you, even with this lacking mindset, even with things disappearing, even with seemingly money flying from your hands. It's all right. Get it together with this Divine Masculine energy and be compassionate to yourself through the whole process. All right, pile 3, what did you think? Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm hating to say this, but it looks like all of our cards are like, hey, there's still work to be done this week ahead. No rest for the wicked, right? We don't get a chance to say, okay, Mercury retrograde, do your damage without the whole world going on. The world is still spinning and it's outrageous. Pile 1, you got a lot going on in the mind. Be gentle with yourself as those things come up, but be inquisitive about those things. Pile 2, balance. I need you to also put yourself out on a limb, because maybe that's part of the balancing, is that you're not going outside your comfort zone. You're staying right there, so you're not able to achieve the balance. And pile 3, do not get stuck in the what you do not have mindset. You have plenty within you. You have the support of the Divine Masculine within you. You are compassionate and can deal with whatever comes your way. All right. I've said far too much, so it's time for me to wrap this up. Okay, y'all? Okay, everyone. What'd you think of the reading? What'd you think of the simplicity? What'd you think of the lavender magic? Let's bring that lavender back out to send us away with some real sweet, calm energy, some vibes of knowing we can do all that we need to in our world. As I'm giving you one final send off with this amazing lavender smudge. I'm sending you so much love and blessings. I'm sending you extra support via this flame this week ahead. Got real nice and big and tall and strong during this reading. So thank you to fire. Thank you to the elements. Thank you to our angels and guides for protecting us and allowing us to receive this somewhat heavy wisdom this week, with the understanding that moving forward is an opening. Every day we step forward, we have a chance to reset. All right, y'all. Ooh, the fire really liked whatever we were just saying. Thank you all. Okay, y'all. Oh, though I extinguish this flame right here with you now, it burns forever in the goddess's realms beyond. I'll be seeing you next week.